It was just past midnight when I got the call from the ER nurse. "We've got a walk-in, 17-year-old female says she's pregnant from a kiss." At first I chuckled. The night shift always brought in the strange ones. People with light bulbs stuck in odd places, kids with Legos in their noses, and now this. But something in the nurse's voice made me pause. "Since she's serious," the nurse added quietly. "Tinch really serious, and she looks scared." I sighed, rubbed my temples, and grabbed my clipboard. Another night in the hospital, another story. She sat alone in the exam room, knees drawn to her chest. A baggy hoodie swallowed her frame. Her hair was neatly braided, but her eyes darted like a trapped animal's. "Hi there," I said gently. "I'm Dr. Evans. You mind if I come in?" She nodded, barely. I took a seat across from her. "What brings you in tonight?" She swallowed hard. "I'm pregnant." "Okay, have you taken a test?" She shook her head. "No, but I know, I can feel it." "All right," I said slowly. "Can you tell me what makes you think that?" Her cheeks flushed. We kissed, just once. I didn't let it go any further, I swear. But ever since I felt different. My stomach. It feels like something's growing. I tried to keep my expression neutral. "And you're saying you became pregnant from a kiss?" She nodded again, eyes filling with tears. There are moments in medicine where you learn more from silence than from charts. This was one of them. We went through a standard pregnancy test. Urine, vitals, basic exam. As I gently palpated her abdomen, I noticed faint bruising on her ribs and upper arms. "Does this hurt?" I asked. She flinched, a little. "How long have those bruises been there?" "I fell," she said quickly. I met her gaze. "It's okay to tell me the truth. Nothing leaves this room without your say." Her lip quivered. "I can't. They said I shouldn't talk, that it's shameful." "Who said that?" She stared down at her shoes. "My mom, and the ladies from church. They said I did something sinful. But I didn't. I swear, I didn't." My stomach turned. I took a deep breath and sat back. This wasn't a naive teen misunderstanding biology. This was fear, conditioned fear. I ordered an ultrasound, more for reassurance than diagnosis. The screen showed nothing unusual. No pregnancy, no masses, just a healthy young uterus. When I told her, she cried, not from relief, but from something deeper. Confusion, grief, maybe both. But then, why do I feel like this? I thought carefully. Sometimes when we go through something stressful or traumatic, our body reacts in strange ways. Phantom symptoms, real feelings, but not caused by pregnancy. She looked up. "So I'm not crazy?" "No, not at all." "But they won't believe me," she whispered. "When they'll say I lied to protect him." The air in the room shifted. A crack in the wall of silence. "Protect who?" I asked. Her hands tightened into fists. She didn't speak. But she didn't need to. I filed a report with social services. Legally I had to, but more than that, I wanted to. She wasn't just another patient. She was a teenager buried under shame and fear, carrying a weight far too heavy for her age. Later that week, a caseworker followed up. They opened an investigation. The girl was placed in a temporary foster home, safe, finally. 6 months passed. Then one morning, as I was finishing up paperwork, I found a letter in my inbox. It was from her. Dear Dr. Evans, you probably don't remember me, but I remember you. I remember that you looked me in the eye when no one else would. I remember that you believed me, even when I didn't believe myself. I'm okay now. I'm going to school. I have friends. I laugh. I sleep. I eat pancakes on Sundays. Thank you for seeing past the words I couldn't say. Love. A girl who thought she was pregnant from a kiss. Some stories don't end in surgery or medicine. Some end with a letter. And a life saved, not by a pill or a scalpel, but by listening.